Hello and welcome back to Rimworld and the adventures of New Beartown. Now, there's other things I should be doing, but seriously, Rimworld. I can stop anytime I want, I just don't want to. So, anyway, off we go. So, what were we doing here? That's right, we're building in this extra wall, we're going to get that swept. What are you hauling around? Oh, steel. Well, probably could have just brought all that steel, but whatever. So, I was sitting on research for the moment, right? Is there anything I really need to do? The better turrets might not be a bad idea. Drug production might be nice, so that I can start medicine production. Let's let them do their own thing for just a little bit here. We could actually use the extra hands, so... And then, did I put in the snow zone? I did not. So let's put in a nice snow clear zone, all down here. Because that's all going to be covered, so once that's been done, it shouldn't ever get, snowed on again, because that's the whole point of a roof. So, just making sure this is good. Alright, and how are we doing on steel? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. So that's slightly less than ideal. Well, let's go ahead and let's just get some more mining going then here. Looks like we've got a nice area right here. That's nice and close. So Frederick goes ahead and gets rid of the snow. Thank you very much. Yeah, so this stuff I can leave alone because this is 93% walk speed, and that's fine. It's where it's still ice underneath that it becomes an issue. Oh, I don't want this here. It takes longer to walk across chunks than it does to just wander across normal ground. Okay, and looks like we've got some limestone chopped up. So let's go ahead and let's just build a copy here. Then once that's built, then I can build my last two traps. Well, once I have some steel. It's only 42 below out. Balmy. An eclipse. Yes, there are lots of eclipses on this world. If you go to the Rimworld subreddit, there are people that do absolutely hilarious comics. I was just going to describe one to you, and then I realized what a stupid idea that is, so I'm not going to do it. But, let me just say, there's some super funny stuff there. So, yeah, I know, need warm clothes. At least it's nice in here now. It's staying nice in the bedrooms. This is all very good. All very good. Oh, actually, there's another thing, too, that make Parkos a little suboptimal, is they only push down the comfortable temperature. So, if you have a really warm park on, that means that now you have to keep it cooler indoors, because otherwise, they won't be in a temperature range they like. Let's just build a little more of a roof area here. This is kind of stupid. Getting tired of having to shovel this all the time. Alright, so far so good. Cargo pods. Yes, mortar shells. Now that is something I desperately want. And we are going to have to actually set up something slightly different. So mortar shells are used in IEDs. This is great because this means that I do not have to build a machining bench for the first couple landed ships that I get, which is just phenomenal. Because you need one component and one... Oh, solar flare. Awesome. You need one component and one mortar shell for each improvised explosive device, and typically like 8 to 10 or something is perfectly fine. Guys, hurry up. You're having a party. Whatever. Whatever, as long as you guys are having fun. This is a tough environment, I understand, you gotta keep your mood up. But seriously, go work harder. Okay, let's expand our stockpile zone back here a little bit. Because what I want to do is I want to build sort of a separate room for the shells to go into, because they cheerfully explode, and that's really not something that you want to be happening. Party's finished. Good. Alright. So I can hollow this back out a little ways. And I'd like to make its own little room at some point here, but I guess I'll just keep cutting back here anyway. There's no reason not to. Let's see here. Yeah, that's still within range of my orbital trade beacon and stuff. I'm not going to worry about that right now, about moving the shells around. But that is something to be concerned about in the near future. Okay, so Frederick, you've been a lot of help here, but I think I need to pop you back on research now. So, medicine production? Yes, because we do need that. Oh, we need Nutriamine, and I did not build a comms console. Because reasons. So where should I put this? I can put it next to the door here. If I put it like that, that'll let me shuffle everything around slightly. And I also see that I accidentally disassembled a power conduit that I shouldn't have. So, that's why I build redundant conduits. In fact, Stone, can you just do this super quick? I know that you're trying to get some sleep, and I'm sorry. No, no, come back. Whatever. Just like, I can't even, dude. Did I start my research? Yes, I did. Just making sure I'm paying attention. And I do need some of the steel to come back here too, because I need to get at least one more chair built so they stop sitting on the ground. Ha! See? What did I say? Psychic ship. This is fantastic. This is actually perfectly fine. So, the idea here is not just that you can blow up the mechanoids that come out of a ship every time. It's that once the ship is damaged below 50%, the mechanoids stop just wandering around and then beeline towards your base, and beeline directly towards your snipers, and right into your kill box. So, at the beginning, we're only going to have a couple mechanoids. Oh, I still haven't cut this area out to open up my sight lines. That's fine. That's of low priority. So, go ahead and make the IED traps. I usually put a couple on the corners, because now these two will trigger each other. I don't know. That's a lot. That's plenty. The eclipse is ending, but it got darker. Seems legit. Stone, what are you even doing? You know, when I wanted you to build that one conduit, I didn't expect you to, like, stay up all night. Yeah, now you've got no sleep. Yeah. Have some food, get some rest. Jeez. Now, the psychic ships do put out this psychic drone, and this gets much, much worse the longer you leave them. And it can also do fun things. Uh-oh. Okay. It can also do fun things like emit pulses that drive all the animals wild, which is admittedly not much of a concern here, but these are all still things to be aware of. Okay, now we're back to Overhead Mountain, so this is as deep as we're going to go. So, at the moment, let's just go ahead. I'm going to make a separate stockpile right here, and you are only going to be for, you manufactured? Yes, manufactured, mortar shells, critical priority. At least then they'll be over here out of the way, and I'll build a little box around this in a little bit. There's no point in doing it right now. That's fine. Yeah, no, these should just take, yep, one shell, one component. Good job. Oh, and you're fetching components too. I still have a few, but I need to be careful. Now, you actually don't want to go with too much overkill with the IEDs. Good, because you will destroy the things that drop from it. We'll get some silver, we'll get some steel. Oh, Ancient Danger. Uh-huh. Yep, that's what this is. So Ancient Dangers are rooms that have something nasty in them. It's almost always a handful of mechanoids and some crypto sleep pods that have had pirates in them. There's usually good stuff sitting on the ground, which is kind of nice. But we'll deal with that a little later. And deal with it we will, because they tend to be fun. Since you're over here, why don't you just do this instead of running back and forth across the map? Right? Good job, Deco. You're so smart. I know. I know you're hungry. I know how excited you are to get to your nutrient paste meal. Oh, great. Okay, well, no stone's coming up here. Fine. At least I got 2 done. Let's get these last 2 built, and then we'll wait for dawn so that everyone's had a chance to sleep and eat, and so that it's light out, because it does actually matter how bright it is outside. So Bo, you still had the AR. Do I want another sniper rifle? I do. Hey, and our first ship has come by. So I'm going to keep forgetting who it is that's doing my chatting. So, Lao? Yes. Where are you? Resting. Not quite, dear. So Nutramine is something that we'll need to buy because that's used to make all the drugs, which is a little frustrating because you need to, you can only buy the material. Okay, good. So I don't want any of the flake, so let's get rid of that. What don't I want here? I don't use frag grenades or Molotovs or EMPs or any of this crap because we're going to try not to wear this stuff anyway. Parkas are actually worth kind of a lot of money. Nice. Let's see, and the caribou leather parka was the one that was worthless, and so was the polar bear skin duster. Let's see here, some more garbage here. And is there anything we want to buy? Not particularly, but it's good to have some cash on hand. Yes, tattered apparel, I know. We're working on it, buddy. Ah, good, spring has sprung. How are my corpse stashes doing? Still fine. Good. So you are... Oh, getting our silver stash from our Dropbox. Now that's irritating that it dropped outside the base. How are your needs and everything? What are you wearing that's worn out? Oh, a parka. Yeah, sorry. Well, I'd like him to, like, go relax and take some time off, so... Because I'm about to put you into a slightly longer survival type situation. Still doing some hauling. I wish you'd get some rest. Okay, you're not going to get some rest. Well, okay. Let's get the animals locked inside here. And I need to remove the animal base area that includes my delicious food supply. Animal base. You guys are not allowed in here. But you are allowed in there. Fine. Okay, that's all good. And let's go ahead and Bo... Yes, I know you're so excited about your delicious nutrient paste meal. A local snow hare has gone mad. Ye gads, man. Well, I'm going to go ahead and not stress out about that. Somehow. Try to remember to shoot it if I see it. Okay, and actually, let's go ahead and let's keep all you guys in the base. Bo, I'm going to have you do some backup sniping, so why don't you come grab the sniper rifle. Let's not forget about that snow hare. You know. Terrifying. Oh, really? Got all the way in here? That surprises me slightly. Well, let's see if Bo's smart enough to shoot it. Or if he's going to die to a rabbit. And I don't want to emphasize, I can't emphasize enough that that type of thing happens. And it is incredibly frustrating. Okay, now that Stone's getting some sleep, let's go ahead and let's just give this a little bit. Like I said, I don't want to wait too long because the psychic drone is going to kick up. I'm not too worried about the psychic pulses in this map because there just isn't any wildlife. Oh, there are some more snow hares. Okay, let's not forget about them. So Stone, how are you doing? Okay, you've had some sleep. So you and Bo, come here. Let's go blow up some mechanoids. Okay, and the AR's still sitting here. I don't think anyone else is going to need it. We'll be fine. Colonists are idle. Hey, good news then, buddy. Why don't you go ahead and let's smooth the floor in here. Most of this, unfortunately, is not going to be smoothable, but we can get some of it going. It increases beauty, makes it faster to walk on. This price in particular is really irritating. I need to put some floor there, but we'll deal with that a little later. Okay, so Bo, you have the sniper rifle, so what's your range? Right there, so a little closer. And can you hit it? Yes, you can. Alright, here goes nothing. Now, let's you shoot at that. How far did this take it down? 9%. Oh, this is good, actually, because now we won't lose any loot. Okay, but that Scyther and its charge lance will absolutely ruin our day. So let's get out of here. Did you guys go ahead and come back in here? Chemical interest, slowpoke, depressive. Yeah, no. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Please don't ever bother me again. So we're going to wait until the Scyther gets pretty close before flipping on the turrets. Okay. And then, once this thing is dead, it may not even make it past the deadfalls. It did not. Okay. So we'll turn that off. So, where's that centipede? Up here. We should be able to kill the centipede before it even gets anywhere near our base. How's its health? Not good. So, let's just double check the range. So the last thing you want to do is accidentally get within the range of its cannon. This just has a charge blaster, which are dangerous, but not that dangerous. They pack a heck of a punch. Their range is reasonably short. What makes them damaging, of course, is their spray and pray. And so, when they take a shot at your snipers, they can hit, like, all of them, and it's super frustrating. Bulk goods trader, that's good. Just a moment here. Alright, perfect. So, who's in a better mood? Both in pretty crappy moods. So do guys, just go ahead and undraft. And animals, let's go ahead and unrestrict you, and unrestrict everybody else. Let's make sure that these are rearmed. Now you can shoot at these things, but that's the long and stupid way to take them apart. There's actually a shutdown option here. So I need someone, not you, and I have a plan for you, so, well, Frederick, just come on up here. And Lau, why don't you come talk to the bulk goods trader? Okay, so, let's see here. So Nutramine is pretty cheap from them, and we've got some cash, so we're going to get some components. I'll have to think about that. Alpaca wool. Oh no, that's selling. Crap. I get really excited for a second there. Do you not have any wool for sale? That's unfortunate. Well, there's some things I don't need. I don't need Arctic wolf skin. That's not enough to do anything with anyway. Okay, let's get some Nutramine though. Let's get, say, 25. That'll get us started. We'll get a lot more later. Okay. So, let Frederick head on out. I'm not sure where they'll put the Nutramine. Probably. Oh, there it is. I just need someone to haul it to a useful place. I don't know if I'm going to have them haul it inside or not, or... Okay, fine. Yeah, see, has driven nearby animals mad. It should be okay. Dude, how are you screwing up hitting things with a shotgun? Okay, so where are our terrifying snow hares? So go ahead and come on back here. And we're going to go ahead and unforbid everything here. Orders, unforbid selection. So we've got a couple nice things here. Got another dead Scyther, and we've got an AI Persona Core. These are phenomenal, and they are hard to come across because the only place you can get them is from crash ships or by buying them from exotic goods traders. So they're fairly valuable. You need one to build a starship, which is one of the two endgame conditions. And I'll probably do that. I don't know. Nothing else. Like I said, they're extremely profitable. Where are all these potato plants that are dying? This one right here keeps dying. It's weird. Well, whatever. Our raw food supply is slowly ticking up. This is good. It says it's driven them mad, but these are clearly not mad. Let me just say. Okay, whatever. Let's not worry about it. So, on to the next day. So, I've got drug production coming up here. I'm going to need to cut this area a little bigger, and I'm going to need to start thinking about my interior decor, because we're going to need to put things together slightly differently. So while we're planning out our production area here, oh, first of all, let's move these ever so slightly. Let me think here super quick. So this whole area is basically going to be production. It's going to be kind of ugly, but that's okay. So I've got this table here, so let's go ahead and let's put our machining table on the other side here. That'll be fine. Stone hunting. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Another bulk goods trader. Excellent. This one is Wrath Partners. See, do you have anything interesting for sale? Chinchillas. Muffalo. Muffalo are actually pretty great, but I'm not going to bother with any other pets. And believe me, I'm making things difficult for myself. Shoddy clothes. Why are none of you selling clothing? Or not clothing, but raw textiles. Probably have to wait for a textiles trader, sadly enough. So, yeah, you're training. Okay, that's fine, but when you're done training, hurry up. Yes, good. That's actually what I was going to have you come do. Oh, right, I forgot. So my mod, of course, is going to rebuild those stupid IED traps, which is actually not something that I wanted to do. Consuming nutrient paste meal. Fine. Hurry up. Because I actually do want to get this stuff taken care of. Didn't get compacted steel. Actually, why don't you just come haul some steel? Has that other scyther been hauled yet? Where did you guys put him? You put him in here. That's funny. No Mechanoid corpses. Thank you, though. Mechanoid corpses can go out here. That's fine. Didn't I flag you to be shut down? I did indeed. Who's my good crafter? Stone, of course. Who is hunting a snow hare. Instead of doing that, why don't you come and shut down the centipede? So we need to haul both of them in there, and then we need our... Okay, good. And then we need our machining table built up, and then we can break them down. Probably should not have flagged that snow hare. Well, whatever. It's all well and good. Yeah, I'm gonna need to cut this area a little bigger soon, but that's okay. And I'm obviously not prioritizing the flooring in here. Although actually, something that I do want to do is let's put down some paved tile, because we're always walking through that area. So we'll go ahead and get that started. Bo, can I have you come haul something? Here, come haul that thing. Frederick, what are you doing? Researching. Of course you're researching. That's what I've been telling you to do. Don't eat rice. Come haul steel. Why would you do that? Instead of a delicious nutrient paste meal. Oh, okay, I see your point. Actually, that does surprise me because rice has an extremely low... has an extremely high disgustingness factor. I can't think of the right word and I sound like an idiot now. But it's something that your pawns really, really want to avoid eating. Okay, come on guys, hurry up. We have a ton of hauling that needs to get done. Yeah, I need warm clothes. It's balmy. I don't know what you're worried about, game. Okay, so I'm going to have to be a little careful about how I cut this out. There's still a little more space. This is actually not nearly as big as I'd hoped. I may have to expand this way, which is okay. I can box this whole area, and I will. Maybe I should just roof it all in now. Might as well. Building a roof area is quick. Medicine production, excellent. So what else was I saying that I should have done? Oh, better turrets. That actually is a good thing to get done. There, great. Doesn't really matter, but now I can expand my storage areas and not forget what it was I was supposed to be doing. Seriously, dude. Though I wonder if I should... Actually, what I should do is pause animal training, because you're not going to get it done, so let's just forget about it. Oh, okay, good. So excellent. So we did have him get flagged, or it does have obedience training. So now we can decide what we want his behavior to be. So I do want him to follow the master when they're doing something like hunting or taming animals. I don't want him to follow the master while they are drafted, because what will happen is they will follow you directly out into the crossfire and die, and then you get a terrible mood debuff, and I feel really sad because I love my little guys. So who's high on cleaning? Nobody's high on cleaning, again. Well, actually that's not going to happen. I guess I'll try to have Bo do it. Let's kick mining down. So you'll mine, clean, and then move on? Wait, that's not actually going to make any difference. I'm not sure why I just did that. Well, let's kick cleaning up to number 1 for just a little bit. This place is looking pretty bad. I am just, frankly, a little short on people. Alright. This is looking good. So what's my next priority going to be here? Probably a little better defenses, and expanding my hydroponics is probably going to be my next thing. A Glitter World nerd. I don't know if that's good or bad. 16. Okay, honestly, a Glitter World nerd, I identify with that. Ah, crap. I hate drop pods. Ah, incapable of dumb labor, you're ugly and you're lazy. Seriously? Did you really have to hit that quite so on the nose? This is actually fine, because I will swap you out for research. Because although, yes, he's a ways ahead, that's okay. Okay, let's get you guys inside the base. Let's get everyone else inside our base. While I'm looking at the screen, let's go ahead and get this flagged correctly. Can you handle a gun? You came with an LMG. Well, that was thoughtful of you. Okay, Bo, where are you at? Come grab your AR again, please, because that's what we're going to need. And actually, Erickson, why don't you just draft and come over here, because that's where they're going to land. And it's going to take you a while to get over there, because for some reason I only built 1 door. When I should have another one up here, too. Yep. And there's 1 landing inside. That's less than awesome. Okay, so, here, come here. Let's have someone turn the switch on. Yes, there's a raid. Frederick, please come prioritize this. Stone, I'm gonna need you to, I'm not sure where, why don't you come here? And we'll figure something out at that point. Oh no, Polar Bear 1's gonna get shot at. Come on, Polar Bear 1. Okay, hopefully you guys can just take care of the guy with the machine pistol. Kill. You know, this is terrible tactics. Oh no! Not paying attention! Go, go, go! Seriously, I am so bad at tactics. Oh, and now they're running away. Fine, go ahead. Are you hurt in a particular way? Oh, just bruises. Okay. And you just have a gunshot from machine pistol. Okay, so, hi. Not super happy to see you, but, well, whatever. Okay, so let's get your work priorities here set up quick. Better find you a place to sleep, too. That's interesting. You're good at handling. You're actually better than Lao. Huh. But you're going to be research. And in fact, there's basically nothing else I want you to do. I guess you can mine or grow or construct or not hunt. Fine. Do whatever it is you want. And I actually have a bed for you, but I don't have a room to put it in. So I should seriously consider building some more rooms. Oh, right. I forgot about you. I don't care. Just go ahead and die. Seriously? Your neck was cut off? Really? I'm not totally sure that you're clear how necks work. Okay, animals can go back to animal area. Everyone else can be unrestricted. Good, good. Frederick, you're my doctor, aren't you? Yes. Can you go tend to people, please? Cargo pods. Fox skin. Alright. Oh, and I gotta take research off. That's okay, because Frederick's good at lots of things, so that's good. Comms console's broken, whatever. Who did you treat and who did you not treat? You're fine. You're fine. Well, whatever. It's all good. So, Oh yeah, Arison. Sorry, I did just say I need to find you someplace to sleep, and then I proceeded to, like, not actually follow through with that. Where do I want to put a room? I should have thought about this. There's not really a good place to put a room here. Yeah. Here. How about you sleep here for a couple days? Because reasons. It's a stupid way to set things up, but here we are. Oh yeah, let's see what Tony's gonna die from first. Serious hypothermia, but nope, he's gonna bleed to death. Oh well. This is what Rimworld does to you, by the way. You get weird. Okay, well, things are looking pretty good here, so let's go ahead and take a break, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.